Power to the truth. This is Beta de Aztlán. This video is entitled Chicano Consciousness 4. This may be my last one in this series, unless I feel inspired by consciousness. Consciousness is self-awareness of our being, B-E-I-N-G. I am a humane being, and a Chicano de Aztlán, A-Z-T-L-A-N. Consciousness exists in our mind, in our spirit, in the world, and on different levels, to different degrees. We can consider cosmic consciousness, where we have a consciousness of the whole cosmos. Then there are some who think in terms of we are not in a universe, we are in a multiverse. So for me, I'll keep stuff on a cosmic level. I try to be practical, logical, and use my basic common sense. When I say common sense, I mean in terms of the data and the phenomena that comes into my consciousness via my sense perceptions, including psychic phenomena. In terms of I see, hear, smell, taste, touch. Your 5 basic ordinary human sense organs. To me, a 6th one would be psychism, telepathy. To me, being in the world that I'm in, I am of this world here on Mother Earth. People that talk about, say Christians that say being in the world but not of it, to me, plainly, that's stupid. I am in the world and I am of the world. I was born and raised in Sacramento, California, in what is now fascist America. Consciousness helps us to understand who we are. It is self-awareness of what's going on, awareness of the world, and many times people get hung up on consciousness, get confused. Or they overplay it, where some say that consciousness is everything, that without our almighty consciousness there is nothing. This to me is stupid, not insane. Some people have gotten rich off selling people stuff about consciousness, where it becomes a racket, the new age racket. So I want us to be aware to be sharp, and to not be naive and gullible. There's a lot of disinformation out there, especially on the internet. So just be aware. Question, question, question. Learn, learn, learn. And keep an open mind. Don't get stuck in an ideology, which is a system of ideals, and start getting captured by the ism, say Maoism or Marxism or dialectical materialism, spiritualism. So to me, having a consciousness of myself as a Chicano, in a way, in a certain situation, could be a real survival mechanism, even a self-defense mechanism. For example, I'm 62 of your Earth years. Back in the Iran hostage days, before Reagan, when Carter was in the White House, that was a sneaky deal that came down. Anyway, I walked into a bar back in my drinking days on Broadway, and I had a turtleneck on. My hair was short, not like now, and not no crew cut, God forbid. I had to get those crew cuts when I was a kid. Thanks, Dad. And so I walked into this bar, and I guess I ordered a beer. I usually would drink a beer at a bar, not no hard liquor. Usually. So I was just, sitting at the bar there, and then I heard these gringos to my left talking about the Iran hostages and stuff, and I was feeling these evil vibrations and racist vibrations. And they said some foul remark about something, and about kicking ass or something, and not to me, but I got the vibrations, and I felt uncomfortable, so I left the bar, went to my car, etc. So looking back, I realized that the way I was dressed with my turtleneck and all neat, that they might have figured I was Iranian or something, Middle Eastern. It's kind of funny how a lot of Middle East people look like Chicanos. When that pig that killed Andy López, he had recently been in Iraq, I believe. And so he was probably used to seeing brown face. Subconscious are not, Iraq, enemy. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the realm of consciousness that we need to be aware of. And I self-identify as a Chicano. And I was born a human being, and I also self-identify as a humane being, and I'm going to die a Chicano. There's so much crap going on in the world that We do not really know how long we'll even last on Earth. You know, Guy McPherson says it could be 2030. So we may not outlive this century on this planet. So we had better start waking up, networking, organizing together, wisely using the power of the internet, yet also combining our activity online with our activity offline, out in the community, among our friends, and being an active citizen in the world. We need to really wake up to what's going on. I myself advocate there be no borders at all. That we here on Mother Earth share the limited resources of Mother Earth together. And focusing on those who are most in need. Remembering our 5 basic survival needs: food, clothing, shelter, medical care, and quality education. Pharaoh Obama speaks a lot about the middle class, the middle class, the middle class. Now he's going to stall any immigration reform until after the November elections. So he's a fascist, he's an opportunist, and I can respect him as a humane being. I'm a humane being. I question his love and humanity, his love for humanity. In relation to the immigrant rights question, I say amnesty flat out, period. I say no borders, period. And understand that after 200 plus years of the USA being a government, and they still haven't figured out the immigrant question. Obama's is in his 2nd term, and he still hasn't resolved the immigrant question. We as Chicanos, Latinos, Raza, cannot allow the Democratic Party to assume they have us in their back pocket, as they do. Particularly all those dumb Mexicans, they'll vote for us, so don't worry about that. See, they just assume that we're going to always back up the Democratic Party. I quit the Democratic Party after Obama did his surge in Afghanistan. I mean Afghanistan. It should be Afghanistan, because it is like another Vietnam. So we need to understand that the ultimate aim of American fascism is to destroy all revolutionary consciousness that aims to overthrow the empire and establish a new government. Now read your Declaration of Independence if you know where it is. Seek and you shall find. So where we are here. So understand that we need to be aware of what's going on, and don't look at yourself as separate. Look at yourself as connected to the whole situation. Understanding that we are all in this together. We all live upon the same planet, Mother Earth. There is no planet B. This is it. Planet A. There are great threats to our survival as a species now because of conditions that mankind has caused. I say mankind because for most of modern history, mankind, males, have been in charge. We have lived in a patriarchy society. So I'm not throwing women under the bus. I think as a humankind, including males and females, men and women, and children, we need to find our humanity. Have a heart. Have a heart for helping other people. With the general strategy being the seizure of power, overthrowing empire and seizing power. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Don't get it twisted. Don't forget your tools. TOOLS. Let's unite together based upon a common consciousness of ourselves as humane beings, respecting our differences, seeing the beauty of diversity, and coming to grips with connected reality. I guess it was Marx who said the philosophers have only interpreted the world. The point is to change it. Power to the people. Feel free to share this. Feel free to leave a creative comment. And I just pray that we all heal. HEAL. Namaste.